Okay, hello guys. Uh, yes, and let's start. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Nora, and it's very exciting to host the Crypto Market Insight session with our guest. Today, we asked to have with our guest, we will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. As host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promise to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel. Yeah, and welcome all to watch and leave your opinions and questions about market coin, etc. in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer, and our audience can join the CoinW official community to claim the 20U rewards. Yeah, please check the live details for the link. And for this part, we are thrilled to have our guest here with us today. And in this part, we would like our guest to share your market insights on any crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. And first one, let's invite, Priya. Yeah, hey, Priya.
Hi Nora, how are you?
Nice.
Yes, okay, yes, my screen was here. Okay, guys, welcome everyone and good evening, guys. Today, market, we are going to see the biggest changes today. So, before that, we'll see how the BTC is performing and how the market is performing today. So after the negative, so we have seen such a negative, which is a market correction, but the volume is too lesser, so we didn't mind about this negative. So I think Hula joined my previous kind of live. I used to share about this taking a long position here, so you can also see how the profit which we are being with the BTC. Yeah, okay. So what's happening today? So with the global market, it's a kind of a mixed moments, and today bitcoin also struggled to hold about this 114 because why, because it's struggled, so lots and lots of supports we have seen, which is closer to 121. So it's lots of struggles we have faced with this. And sorry. So after a brief rally in the morning session, so BTC also retraced slightly and reflecting the cautions of, with also seems again ahead of upcoming US inflation data. Ethereum was also around the price we get to know. So altcoins also showed a selective strength about like Solana and some other coins which we discuss later on. So which are gained nearly such a positivity as like the Bitcoin. So everything has started to show the positiveness, and overall today the market capitalization is it's indicating the consolidation after last week's strong rebound. So we are watching and waiting for this Bitcoin to give a breakthrough again towards all-time high. So we have seen that all-time high, 126.2. So it's closer. It's gonna, so shortly you're gonna see that touch out the same resistance level with the Bitcoin. So if you look into the Ethereum, so Ethereum also found its support, and we are seeing that such buyers are arrived towards Ethereum. So the market was found the support for Ethereum also. So BTC started to react more positive when compared to the Ethereum, but Ethereum found the position as it is. The support was we found with the Ethereum also. So Ethereum will react little bit later than the BTC. So right now we are seeing that little buying pressure was started with Ethereum. It will also expect to give such a good amount of reach again towards the Ethereum also. So my opinion for this week, market will again target to the new all-time high for the BTC, and Ethereum will hit the 5K. So this is what my target this week.
Yeah, yeah, sure. That's really wonderful. And thank you for Priya. And the next one, let's invite Jay. Yeah, it's okay for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. Okay, boss. Yeah, thank you. I'm about to short the Bitcoin right now. To be honest, I'm about to short it. Uh, let me see. Can we get something? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me open this. And then like we do we do the top. Okay, one more. 441. Because in here I saw some rejection in here, and I don't think it's not yet, not yet. The pump is not yet because we're still on the full moon right now. And the full moon is not gonna reverse right now until I think I got the date. I got the date. I'm gonna show you guys the date after this. Because and tomorrow we still don't know do can we got the NFP? Still not sure we can get the NFP tomorrow because the US government is still closed, right? Hey Boris, do you know when the US government is open? It's not gonna be tomorrow or today, right?
I'm not sure to be honest.
But it's still closed, right?
Uh, I don't know. I think so. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't work for
So
the government. I don't know what's happening.
yeah, no, I mean like you don't hear any news there. I mean like the government is already open. There is no news. It's open, right? Still closed, right?
Yeah, it's still closed. Yeah,
So that means we're gonna have
probably no report tomorrow. Yeah,
so there's no report. There's no Fabio tomorrow. So yeah.
yeah.
And I'm gonna expect this thing is going still pull back. And the support it's actually I'm on 4 hour time frame. I'm targeting around this low 120 or the maximum pain around 115 115. Even like I'm so bullish right now, but it need to calm down. It need to calm down a little bit to shaking up more people, and then like and then continue pump. So this month, I think, hold on. Give me a sec. I have to open my other trading view, so I'm gonna show you right away. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay, so okay, this is what happened right now on the 4 hours. Let's say we are failed to break the 124.24. We're gonna go for the C correction. All right. So the C correction is low. I think just as low as 119, 119. But the maximum pen is 115 because like it's lined up with the 1618, and we also line up with the factors, and there is a major support around here. So if you guys see in here, we got five tests around here. So we can call it this is the major, and this is also the major support. So this is 1618, and this is could be the two Fibonacci, and then like I think as low as that, I think we already can bounce from here if there's a max pain. If there's a max pain. So, but the problem right now, we have to see this thing is back down tonight, and then I'm in for the C. All right. If this happen, so 119. If we stay and we reach 124 above, which is like the B correction right now. So that means the C is failed, and that means the is going to continue. So this is just a check up. So the fifth is going to continue. Okay. So the fifth is going to continue. And the dangerous about this, guys, and if we break this, so that means we got the head and shoulder. So let's say we got it from here, low and low, and still match up with the 115. Look at this, still match up with the 115. But the problem is we need to confirm this head and shoulder. But if we not confirm it, So that means we going above. So that's why right now it's 50-50% probability, because right now we got the swing high, and we got the swing low. So if you guys seen here, we are doing the triangle right now. We are doing the triangle right now. So triangle is, I kind of hate the triangle, because the triangle is 50-50 until one of these is break, and you can play it. So if this thing still not break, it will keep grinding until tomorrow or maybe Friday. I don't know if tomorrow there is a option expire, but if there is some option expired, so that means we can go for the 119. So I'm not gonna try to scare you guys, but the market is look choppy right now. And for the dominance, oh guys, fuck man, you should see the dominance today. And I was shocked. The dominance pump like hell. Let me check the dominance. Okay, look at the dominance. Oh my god, look at this. So that means if the dominance keep rising, and then Bitcoin pull back, so that means alt is going to be crash a little bit more, a little bit deeper. So this is dangerous. But if look at this, because the dominance is still pumping. So that's why I don't like it. So I still prefer like, okay lah, just go a little bit low, just go a little bit low. It's not yet, just one more shake, a little bit deeper, and then like we coming in. So about the full moon date, and all I can tell is all I can tell. Okay, it's coming down. It's coming down. That's good. That's good. That's good. All I can tell for the full moon is daily. My calculation is if we can get a lower, higher low. So that means before or after the 14. So that means Tuesday. This is for Bitcoin only. All right. So for Bitcoin, before the date of 14, and after and plus 1, 15. So it's either 13, 14, and 15. So, but we need more lows to confirm it. We need more lows and confirm the swing low. And 13, 14, 15, we should get a bounce. We should get a bounce. So this is my calculation for the full moon. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And thanks for Jay. And next one, let's invite Boris. Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, yes. Let me just share my screen. Yeah, so looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, I think it's important to zoom out. And yeah, on the weekly time frame, like Bitcoin is looking pretty good. Like we closed a new weekly candle above, the 120,000 resistance or so. So at this, and we kind of like even back tested it yesterday or the day before. So I think actually Bitcoin is looking very good here. I think yeah, this is like not a bad candle. I think it does look like we're going to get more follow through, especially as Jay mentioned, like Bitcoin dominance is really starting to increase today. Yeah, it's breaking above resistance at like 59%, going back to like 60. So it looks like more money is flowing into Bitcoin, and yeah, that's why a lot of alts are going down right now. So I think yeah, this trend might continue. So it looks like money is going to go into Bitcoin, and it's currently exiting altcoins. If we take a look at Total 3 market cap, which I've been following for the past almost like month or even longer, we're really struggling to get above 1.16 trillion. Like we just keep getting rejected, or just it's kind of like whipsawing traders around this 1.16 trillion mark. So it's going to be the level to watch. If we can't take out 1.16 trillion, then we're probably going to come back down to 1.08, and probably more more selling ahead for altcoins. So so basically I'm based on this, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, but kind of bearish on most alts. So yeah, that's what I have for today.
Impressive. And last one, let's invite Parasophine. Okay. Uh, do you hear me? Okay, let's wait a minute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm just going to share my screen. All right. So I really did not trade much this week, but I have some insights on Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right. So for Bitcoin, this week Bitcoin created an all-time high, and last week Friday, it was sitting at 108,800. And from that time, that was last week Friday, up until now this week Monday, you can see that Bitcoin went to the upside, creating a new all-time high at 125 at 125,700. Yeah, at 125,700. Yes. So overall, like I've been saying for the past couple of months now, we're in the bullish market on in cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin and Ethereum are also in the bullish phase, and every other cryptocurrency. So I couldn't get on a trade on Friday because I didn't get the confirmation I was looking for, and sometimes like that it happens in the market whereby you must get your confirmation that you need before placing the trade. But I did set a buy order on Bitcoin at the time it was at 107. I think 107,800. I really can't remember. And then I just closed a trade on it. A lot of people were expecting Bitcoin to also dump immediately. It met the all-time high, but and I was also expecting that, but I couldn't get on a trade on Friday because I didn't get the confirmation. All right, so Bitcoin moving forward, I still expect it. I still expect it to go forward. And currently, BTC is at 123, 400, 47. I'm still expecting it to increase. So I'm expecting a push for that. And then when it breaks the all-time high, which is 125,700, we'll be seeing if we can, get a buy entry or a sell entry on Bitcoin. All right, so let's check Ethereum, and I have other coins that I've been, monitoring. I have Epic, I have Boom. Epic market has just been really fluctuating, but we're going to check that after Ethereum. All right, so for Ethereum, I had a trade at 3,000 3850, and that was last week Thursday. I had a buy set up on Ethereum at 3850 and my 530. So I also took it out because the market has been retracing ever since Bitcoin hit the all-time high. The market has been retracing. So I've not really had another entry point for Ethereum, but we are still looking at the market and looking at what the market would do before setting a buy order. So I think that is what I have for the market inside this month. Okay, before I go, I've been looking at a peak. Okay, So I've been looking at Epic actually, but the Epic market has actually been fluctuating. It has not really been stable. It has not really been stable. So I'm still looking for a confirmation on this particular coin and also Boom. So I'm looking at the confirmation on both Epic and Boom. Yeah. Actually, I had a entry on Boom, but it's been like I think last 2 weeks. The entry has been closed. The other has been closed rather. So I'm still waiting for confirmation on my side to get into this particular coin and Epic. But I actually think that these two coins, which are Epic and Boom, are really going to do wonders. If you really get a good entry price. Okay, so I think that is it for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Epic, and Boom. That's what I have on the market inside for this week.
Yeah, yeah, sure. That's really great. And thanks for specifying. And yeah, we have Crypto Minister here. Would you mind share your screen and share your market insights here? Yeah, Minister, do you hear me?
Yeah, Jen.
Yeah.
I hope you can hear me. Yeah, nice to be in the session today. Let me share my screen. Yeah, so well, as you can see, this is BTC on one day. So currently, BTC has moved significantly, creating a new all-time high. I think earlier this week, which was very very nice to see. Well, personally, according to my own um, to my playbook right now, I I have the belief that after the all-time high, I expect that the market is going to shake out some people like retrace a little bit. Because if you can check over here, after this first top over here, that happened around let me check. That happened around July. The market created another high here, and now we've created another high here. Like this is a very very strong resistance zone, standing at the extreme point. So and you can see immediately the market reacted to this is on 1 day chart or on 1 day time frame. So after the market reacted to it, we saw like a bearish engulfing candlestick forming over there. So and before that, you can see a lot of liquidity around this last high here as that has been cleared out. Like a lot of them has been cleared out, a lot of liquidity over here. So if I'm to use the concept of liquidity, there is no more liquidity at the top over here. So I expect that the market is going to chase a little bit, at least to fill up the imbalance over the space further look at over here before we can see um, another surge. But then historically, October is one of the months when we believe, especially during bull runs, that crypto market, especially BTC and some other altcoins, that it's plummet. So if we are going to go with history, I expect that perhaps we might just have a little bit of sharp dump to refill this imbalance over here. Then perhaps the market breaks above this resistance level here, and then we see a movement higher. However, uh, should the market break down like below here, probably we can experience a little bit of retracement over here, and that is going to be very very deadly to this demand zone around 100K or so. Like it's going to be very very deadly. So for now, BTC is doing extremely very well, like even surprisingly, especially the fact that the US economy that was shut down. I was expecting that the market was going to like react to the news negatively, but then as you can see, the market is like relating, going higher and higher. So that is what I have on BTC. Like I said, I expect a little bit of retracement, like over the weekend, like to the new week. Yeah. So over to Ethereum. It is very clear. If you could recall I think the last session I attended, I said I was going to wait for a change of character to confirm that market would retrace a little bit, retrace to the next um, demand zone here or come down lower to this place. So and that is if BTC, like I said over here, that's BTC like fail to to revert like after getting to this fair value gap. So over here, as you can see, after the market structure shift from uptrend like we experienced about like a week or two ago, market went back to tap to this bearish supply zone over like this supply zone over here. And just as you can see, we can gradually see the reaction. So for my end, I need to say like for the rest of the days we are going to have like till weekend, I expect that at least Ethereum is going to retrace down to about 4,200, or if there's like negative sentiment, like we might see Ethereum coming down as low as 4K, yeah, as low as 4K. I think that is also what I have for for Ethereum technically. However, with the hopium everybody literally have for October, we don't know. Market can also do wonders and clear out everybody on this resistance zone, like clear out everybody and continue to move higher. Now, at the end of the day, we are just analyzing technically the sentiments of investors and the hype going on really matters a lot. So thank you. That is all I have for today. So
Yeah, that's really great. Very impressive, and thanks for Minister. Yes, and now, guys, I would like to dive into the next part. I have some questions about the market trends and would like to discuss with our traders. Yeah, I will share my screen. Yes, here. Well, the question one. Bitcoin is hitting new highs again, and the market seems to have regained its upward moment. Which tokens do you think will be the biggest gainers in Q4 2025? Yes, tokens question, and let's invite Priya first. It's okay for you?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so it's a little bit a complicated one, so to suggest some more the gainers in this 2025. Absolutely. So Bitcoin hitting its new high, it's really energizing the market again. And when the BTC leads, altcoins often follow this time. And this 2025 end of this, we are in part two. I'll also say the tokens, but this which is the strongest of fundamentals and active ecosystems are likely to see the biggest gains. And always first come is Ethereum. So that is what my first recommendation, because we'll get the institutional inflows via ETF and the strong staking demand, also upcoming network upgrades, so which gives its real upside potential. And of course, next suggestion which I give is Solana. So whatever suggestion, just make your own analysis, guys, because these are the top performing and even expected big gainers in this 2025. So just make your analysis too. So which also has network activity, DeFi growth, gaming adoption. So this is my second choice with the in this 2025, which is Solana, Ethereum, and Avax. So that was also because which also could benefit from new cross-chain integrations and ecosystem expansion, and also focus on some of the altcoins like XRP, SUI, and apart from this, technical stuffs like so both XRP and SUI has technical setups and the specific catalysts that could also trigger the significant moves if the bullish momentum continues. And also this is kind of a mini all season right now, which has started already. So which also focusing on some altcoins and the like Ethereum. So likewise, but it is not till now turned towards the meme coins. So in a caution, just to hold, if you're already holding a meme, it's also good enough. But my focus with the altcoins, and these are the list which I'm holding. So always just stay selective, focus on the quality projects, and also you have to manage your risk carefully, whatever the tokens you are investing. Thank you.
And next one, is there anyone who want to share your ideas? Uh, Let me check. So, Jay, is there any idea from you?
Mm, the biggest gainer that will be for me is the one that is still not performing yet, and is still there is much gap to fill. Since it need to fill some gaps, I'm gonna pick fill Filecoin. Just one is enough because it's need fill some gap. So it's file. Yeah, Nora. Yo, Nora. I think I'm done. Oh, I'll answer one. Is it enough? Or you want more?
Oh, yeah, yeah, it is enough. Thanks for Jay. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And uh, Boris, do you have any idea?
Um, Honestly, I think yeah, I'm gonna go with just Bitcoin, even though it's not really a token, but it's just because it's making new highs while others are not. So I think the trend. I'm a trend following trader, so I'll follow whatever's trending the strongest, which happens to be Bitcoin, and then maybe I guess like BNB. That's another one that's making new all-time highs, and then what else? Maybe I think Hyperliquid has potential, but yeah, I think Bitcoin probably the safest. Maybe 150K by the end of the year.
Is it Nora? Nas is disconnected, I think.
So we got no host.
So, anybody willing to answer for the question? Nora is disconnected. I would like to continue. Anybody willing to share the thoughts about the question?
All right. So I think I saw the question before she left, but I also have the crypto insight. I also have the insight. So I'm just going to read it from here and then give my 2 cents on the question. All right. So at the end of September, the stablecoin narrative briefly became the market's main focus, with explosive performance from the tokens like XPL, with growing policy support for stablecoins in the US. Could we see a stablecoin bull market? Which tokens should we keep a close eye on? All right. So for this, the XPL, um so XPL is actually new. Is actually new. So it might be like a it might be rock pulled. It's a new token. So if you're going to be, going into XPL, you need like to make your research well. You need to make your research properly before getting into it, or and you need to watch the space and the market well before getting into it, because it's very new. And we also know that sometimes when a coin is grow, at least in the first phase, it can be probably rough food. It might not be a solid coin to invest in. It's always proper to give it more time for it to generate before investing in it. All right. So for the next token that I think would be a good coin to invest in. So I think, like I mentioned earlier, I mentioned Boom, I mentioned Epic. I think Solana is also a very good coin to get into. And we have the likes of let me check my list for some coins that has been on my watch list. All right. So we have WIF. Yeah, WIF is actually a very good coin to also put into consideration. But please make sure that we are checking the market, using our own strategy, and then focusing on what is more important about the crypto space, so we don't get rock food and lose our money. So these are the few coins that has been on my watch list. I mentioned Epic, I mentioned Boom, I mentioned WIF, LTC, and also Solana. Yes, Solana. Solana increased rapidly in the past 1 week. I was so surprised because the last time I checked Solana, it was in 199, and currently Solana is in $224. So it has increased rapidly in the past 1 week. So it's always very good to have a structure to follow, so you don't get lost in the way. Right. So I think that is what I have on the coins that are on my watch list. So anybody next that wants to say?
Yeah, anyone can answer that. If anyone, Pulse or Crypto Minister, can do that.
Okay. So, Minister, yeah, we believe we wanna hear your uh information. Okay.
Okay, I think I can share.
Oh yeah, yeah, Priya, you wanna share?
Yeah, yeah, of
Oh,
course.
sure.
So, from the stablecoin, which we have seen on the September month, so the narrative rally grabbed attention at the end of the September, so especially with the tokens like XPL, which seeing explosive moves. What's interesting now is that the US is showing growing policy support for stablecoins, and also the lawmakers are starting to clarify the regulations, which could remove uncertainty and make these tokens more attractive to the institutional players actually. So we also see that stablecoin bull market it is possible. It's like little bit different actually. It's likely to look different from the traditional crypto rally instead of massive speculative pumps. And we might also see the strong growth in the stablecoin adoption, liquidity, and as well with the yields. Especially with the Duffy protocols, which increasingly using the stable coins for lending purpose, staking, and also for the payments. So tokens to watch closely that we many people know. It's USDC, USDT, and emerging algorithmic or yield bearing stable coins like XPR, as I told already, so which could also benefit from both adoption and the ecosystem expansion. So I also wanted to keep my eye on Duffy projects that also integrate the stable coins heavily. So their growth is also tends to amplify the stable coin demand. So it's also an exciting space with the keys. Here is a regulatory clarity and real world adoption. So if both keep accelerating, stable coins could quietly become one of the strongest performing segments in this end of this 2025. So this is what my suggestion about the question.
Yeah, sure. Very impressive, and thanks for Priya. And we believe our audience wanna get more information about the stablecoin. And yeah, can we hear some minister? Yeah, you can share. I know. Yes. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, so I think one of the known facts about the crypto market is that anything can happen, like anything can just happen. So having a stable coin in the market, of course, it's not something I can just say, oh, like might not happen. So it's something that exists. But then on the tokens, like we should keep a close eye on. Like personally, I can say
We can't hear you now. Network issue. Okay, minister, can you hear me? Yeah, I think you can re-enter our website.
yeah, you should hear me now,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay,
better.
yeah, like I was saying, yeah, the tokens to keep it. I'm going to like suggest Ripple, and that's XRP, Avalanche. Uh, I'm also going to talk about MNT. Like I feel like a lot of exchange token like MNT, CWT, they're going to really do like very very well this program. Like especially CWT, like CWT, MNT, Ripple, Cardano. Yeah, these four token. Like I feel like a lot of eyes are currently on Solana, but then coins like Cardano, Avax, just keep mentioning Ripple, MNT, CWT. So I feel they are going to do very very well, and our users should keep a close eye on them.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for your answer. And uh, Jay, you want to share your screen?
Oh yeah, please.
Oh,
It's
sure.
still on. It's still on. It's still on. All right. So guys, this is the update, and I gave you guys earlier. So we're gonna move the stop loss around 123,583, and I'm gonna extend my jackpot around 121,151, and we're gonna take profit half around 122,364. So it's almost near, and we got risk and reward right now. It's quite good. 35 one for 35 risk and reward. So okay, it's quite good because just now stop loss is only 0.3%. It's kind of like scalping because I saw some some kind of rejection and manipulation around here. So that's why I'm shorting it. But right now you guys can break even it, stop loss at our entry or move it 1 2 3 5 8 1. Okay, and jackpot around here. So you guys can just screenshot it. All right. Thank you, Nora.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for your compliment about the market trends. And yeah, that's a really great job. And now let's dive into the last question. If there is no one want to share any information about stablecoin, okay, yeah, let's move on. Okay, while DEX have long been a key narrative in the crypto market, leading DEX tokens such as UNI and DYDX have underperformed compared to top DEX tokens like BNB and OKB. From a trader's view, are DEX tokens still worth trading at this stage? What potential opportunities might exist within this sector? Yes, we can see the two exchange tokens BNB and UNI. Yeah, here BNB Chain and Uniswap. Yes. And Priya, you wanna share? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
So it's a great question actually. So the DEX token, like the UNI, as I'm get to know that UNI, and not only that, so we also have one more. So these also have definitely lagged behind some of the major SEC tokens, which is like BNB. So which we are seeing that. So in terms of performance recently, um, I wouldn't dismiss the DEX token altogether because they still have unique value propositions, especially for traders who are focused on decentralization, governance, and the yield opportunity. So there is this is also focus. So from the trading perspective, which we you start with from the trading perspective, the DEX token can offer the high volatility swings, particularly around the new feature launches and liquidity mining programs or the governance proposals. For example, if a DEX rolls out a layer 2 integrations or cross chain capabilities, that could trigger the sharp price movements. Okay, so this is a kind, and also we can also see some more opportunities with that. So like momentum plays and arbitrage, or even it's a trading competition, strategic accumulations. So these are ahead for major upgrades since the decks are core infrastructure for the defier option. So well, this dex tokens may not be a market leaders at the moment for active traders who understand the ecosystem actually, but they can still be worth trading, especially if you are looking for high beta altcoins with the real use cases. While these SEC tokens are safer in terms of market leadership, but DEX tokens could also surprise if adoption accelerates or the DeFi narrative strengthens. So this is what the answer for the question, I hope.
Yeah, sure. Very potential. And uh also let's hear from Boris. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I would say yeah, most DEX tokens have not performed well except for Hyperliquid. To be honest, I haven't really looked at like all the different ones. But I know, yeah, obviously BNB and OKB are outperforming. So I'd say there's probably some that are undervalued. Uh, and but I'm a trend following trader, so I'll just go with the ones that are strongest and short the ones that are weakest. So yeah, I don't really have much else to add.
Yeah, sure, sure. It's okay. And uh, Parasify, any idea?
All right. So I think the first thing we might need um to analyze is if debt tokens has been weak and why have debt tokens been weak. So in my opinion, I think that the big centralized exchange like UNI, DYDX, that's Uniswap and DYDX, they haven't grown as fast as some centralized exchanges like Binance or OKX. And is that the tokens don't always share profits. There's too much competitions between the Uniswap and the DYS, and most traders still use centralized exchanges. And DEX, that's DEX, face security, and also they also have regulation risk. All right, so okay, so we might have some risk, trading the DEX tokens. If trading volumes or liquidity drops, tokens can, they can fall as fast as possible. And I mentioned earlier of them having some regulations. So the regulations that they have can actually restrict the DeFi activity. So I think the DEX tokens are still very much tradable, but they are just, high risk and also high reward actually. They are high risk and high reward. They are not as steady as the CEX tokens, but if DeFi activities picks up again or probably a new future catches on, some DEX, some DEX tokens can bounce back strongly. So I think that the DEX tokens are still very much tradable, but they are just high risk and obviously high reward. So I think there are some debt tokens that we can, put on our watch list. We have, like I said earlier, we have DYDX, we have UNI. UNI is still the biggest name, that is Uniswap. Uniswap is still the biggest name, and we also have DYDX. So DYDX focuses on derivatives, and not just swaps. And it is actually higher risk, but it is very unique. So I think that is what I have on the question.
Yeah, yeah, sure. A very professional answer. That's really great. Thanks for Parasify. And Jay, wanna be the last one to answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
DYDX. Nah, Uniswap still okay because it's ERC20, and I'm so bullish with ERC20, which is the ecosystem. Because right now, if you guys see, I'm kind of agree with Bitcoin with the dominance pumping. So everyone is kind of putting the money on the Bitcoin. So that means if after the Bitcoin is uh, hit the maybe like the local tops, which is around, yeah, my target is 127 or even like 135 for now, and then like flat. So the next target is going to be the ETH, and then the big caps, and then the alts. So when the ETH pump, so I'm gonna pick Uniswap. And but you guys uh need to research with Aster too, since Aster is Binance ecosystem, which is the BNB native token. And since BNB is all time high, so I think Aster is going to pump, because the BNB is also pumping. So when the when the parents token is pumping, so that's the kids. So when, let's say, BNB is do another all time high, so I think Esther is going to take another all time high also. But right now, I think Esther still need to fight find a discovery price, which is maybe like half of it from now, or even like a quarter, or even lower than that. So let's see. But I'm still bullish on Aster. But the other like XPL and all those shit, I'm not sure yet because they all just hype and they all just copycat. But there is one that I'm bullish with, the Justin Sun token. It's called Sun. So Tron is also doing some kind of this. So I'm kind of bullish with Sun and Aster if you ask me, like with the Dex narrative. So I used to bullish with GMX because a lot of wells at GMX, and I used to play at GMX. But the problem is GMX is covered by Arbitrum, and Arbitrum still stocks. And I'm gonna be bullish to GMX if Arbitrum is pumping. So that's why let's see if it can perform after the Bitcoin pumping and then make the local tops and then like flat. All right, let's see if it can pump. So that's my answer. Thanks.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for Jay, and that's really makes sense. Okay, guys, thanks for everyone for joining us today. And I bet today's live stream is very important for our audience under this bull market, I think. Be sure to keep eye on CoinW and our esteemed guest. Follow the Twitter accounts as they will continue to share valuable insights on the world of crypto. And stay safe and care your spot. And good luck, guys. Thank you, guys, and see you next time. Goodbye.
All right. Thanks. Bye.